Hello, MadGamer.com here, doing another preview for most anticipated game for E3 that I want to see. Today we're going to jump into a game that is near and dear to my heart. I personally admire this developer. They have been pioneers, bringing us some amazing games, and I'm just so excited because this game here looks to be amazing. I'm going to play this on slow motion so I can do some breakdowns and just talk about the game. Without further ado, what you're looking at here, it is called Detroit Become Human. And if you know anything about Detroit, we're going to get into somewhat of the story here. You know about anything about Detroit? It's a very industrial place. It's well known for manufacturing vehicles and other things. It's one of the largest ones that in the world. It's what it's been recognized for. That said, you know, as you can see, they're capturing the landscape and different environments of Detroit, trying to give you what is real, what is happening in the city, as well as bringing some futuristic elements. This game is based off of droids that are human-like, and they do human tasks. You know, whether it's cleaning up the house and watching the kids, and you know, the AIs are extremely intelligent, and they've pretty much created Detroit. And as you've seen in the beginning, it said Android City, meaning androids have been a big part of it, and that's where it all began. As you see here, we're looking at what is one of the androids being created at the moment, and they're, you know, putting it together, and it's an amazing thing to see. Later on, I'm going to play the trailer so you can watch it. And this main character right here is Kara. This game is really based off emotions, something that the director tried to emphasize. They're going to really touch on emotions, and using androids for that is going to be very interesting. As you can see, this android's not allowing them to pry and pick at her, and she's like fighting them in that specific scene. And as we go here, we're seeing her hand be developed in different things. So this is going to be an amazing technology, but as well as just emotions of a human being. And what the story here is, this android, who's supposed to be a robot and, you know, serve whoever buys her, is feeling like she's alive. And it's very, very powerful. And the trailer that I'll allow to play in regular normal mode will display that. It'll show exactly what she feels and thinks, and how her emotions are going back and forth, and she feels alive like a human. So it's an amazing display of how, you know, AI and technology can evolve, and it's already evolved. They have Android machines out there right now, and they have tons of different things going on that this game is doing with a lot of realism. I know it's like, oh, that's not real right now, but they have most of these devices that this game is providing. So that's another interesting factor. If you know anything about Quantic Dreams, they have created 3 great games that I think they're pioneers to storytelling on new levels. And what they've created was Fahrenheit, Heavy Rain, and Beyond Two Souls. If you have not played them games, then you don't know what it is to experience something amazing. These are one of Heavy Rain specifically is on my top 5 greatest games ever. This company does not just do part 2s and 3s. Everything is brand new and different, and it has a whole different feel to it, and the mechanics are very interesting and different compared to anything you're compared to, so you have to be open-minded. But as far as the experience, it's like no other. It is so unique and amazing, and that is why this is one of my top anticipated games to see at E3. I'm hoping, you know, that they don't just show one trailer, which I'm sure they will. I'm hoping that we can get some gameplay, at least hands-on for me personally, or we can just watch something and see what the mechanics are going to work like. But it's just a great experience, because as you see this android in this trailer, she's speaking about how she thought the world would be such a beautiful, vast thing, and she is traumatized because as time goes on, she realizes that the world is cold. She realizes the world is dark, that it's not all happy endings in the whole world, that there's a lot going on, and the world is somewhat detached. And this is kind of true in society. Technology sometimes detaches us. It brings us together and it detaches us at the same time. So it's an amazing story, because as kids we get nourished and treated with care about what is happening in the world and what is happening in life. So as we go along, we slowly get guided to the realities, and she goes through these shocks in probably days. In one day she's already feeling all of these emotions of abandonmentship and no one caring about you. And as you see here, the rain is hitting her, and everybody's just with their umbrellas continuing walking like if she's not even there, because that's how society is sometimes. And there's a lot of beautiful things in this world, and there's some things like that can affect you. So imagine being born the same day, and that is where this game is going to emotionally pull you on every aspect. As we look at these droids here, they're just stationary, like if they were bikes. Like, oh, we got them all lined up, and it's you're gonna see that it's gonna pull you back and forth. Like for example, animals, and we had some things with animals recently, with a gorilla and with a dog, some incidents, and we protest against this or that. Animals shouldn't have got killed, or this or that. Same thing with right now, as we see these protesters, they're fighting against the droids. Look like what we see, but in this game, what the developers said is that you can control what happens in the story and how the dynamics change in the city of Detroit. So that is an amazing thing, as you see people purchase these droids like if they're just candy. So that's an amazing thing to want to see and to watch develop, as far as what you do in the story, but also just the facts of animal cruelty, whether it's the gorilla who got killed recently, or recently, just a day ago, a dog attacked a 7-year-old and killed her. God bless both. Those things are debatable, conversational, and just deep stuff. And this game is providing you another outlet with that, but for droids. And you're playing as a droid, and you create the story is what's going to happen here, of what happens in the city and what happens with these droids, and maybe you'll start a revolution. And this is where this game gets very interesting. It's compelling because Quantic Dreams, again, one of my favorite developers of all time, because they're pioneers. They're not just putting out a game every year to feed the fans and to get some money. They actually care about creating a beautiful masterpiece, beautiful art. So I'm excited for this. Expect amazing things. I mean, I can go on for days about what this game can be about and do theories, but we'll say that for another time. The key here is to understand the elements of the story. You're playing Kara. She's looking around. Imagine you look and you see that they're selling you. You go, oh look, everybody's just like, wow, they're just selling you. Now these robots are looking at her like, are you free? How are you free? They want to be free too. And that element right there can be a beautiful thing. And there's a lot of emotions in this game. At the end of this, you'll see something so amazing if you really pay attention and dive into it and get immersed into what she might be feeling and what she might be going through. You'll really start to be intrigued to see what happens in the future and where does this game take you, and what can you do within the city. As you see all of these robots continuously watch Kara and feel amazed, and they're inspired by her, and God knows what happens. It's going to be very interesting, but this is a top of the line game that will be hopefully displayed in the near future for us this isn't a sure thing, but I really do hope. And here she's saying that she's Kara, right? And she become human, Detroit, and she wants to live, and that's what she says. And it's such a powerful message. And this is going to be, again, another great story game. And I just want everyone paying attention to go ahead and check it out and enjoy this game. The footage that's out right now, I'm displaying it in slow motion for you guys could just get a look at all the extra small details. And this is still in the works, but it's an amazing game. Quantum Dream is one of the best pioneers of game creation, and I expect some amazing things, gameplay, story-wise, just great stuff, guys. So without further ado, we're gonna get into this trailer here. I'm gonna let you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna
Can you hear me?
Yes.
ID.
KPC 897504C.
Can you move your head? Your eyes now. Cervical and optical animation checked. Now give me your initialization text.
Hello. I'm a third-generation AX400 android. I can look after your house, do the cooking, mind the kids. I organize your appointments. I speak 300 languages, and I am entirely at your disposal as a sexual partner. No need to feed me or recharge me. I'm equipped with a quantic battery that makes me autonomous for 173 years. Do you want to give me a name?
Yeah. From now on, your name is Kara.
My name is Kara.
Initialization and memorization checked. Now, can you move your arms? Upper limb connection checked. Now say something in German.
Ich bin ein AX400 Android dritter Generation, erschaffen als Ihr persönlicher Assistent und intimer Beziehungspartner.
Say it in French.
Je suis un androïde de troisième génération AX400, conçu pour être votre assistante personnelle et votre partenaire intime.
Okay, now sing something in Japanese.
Sakura, sakura, yayoi no sora wa miwatasu kagiri.
Multilingual verbal expression checked. Go ahead, take a few steps. Locomotion checked. Great, you're ready for work, honey.
What's going to happen to me now?
I'll reinitialize you and send you to a store to be sold.
Sold? I'm a sort of merchandise. Is that right?
Yeah, of course you're merchandise, baby. I mean, you're a computer with arms and legs and capable of doing all sorts of things. And you're worth a fortune.
Oh, I see. I thought...
You thought? What did you think?
I thought... I was alive.
Shit, what is this crap? That's not part of the protocol. More memory components going off the rails. Okay, recording. Defective model. Disassemble and check the required components.
You're disassembling me, but why?
You're not supposed to think that sort of stuff. You're not supposed to think at all, period. You must have a defective piece or a software problem somewhere.
No, I feel perfectly fine, I assure you. Everything is all right. I answered all the tests correctly, didn't I?
Yeah, but your behavior is non-standard.
please, I'm begging you, please don't disassemble me.
I'm sorry, honey, but defective models have to be eliminated. That's my job. If a client comes back with a complaint, I'm gonna have some explaining to do.
I won't cause any problems, I promise. I'll do everything I'm asked to. I won't say another word. I won't think anymore. But I've only just been born. You can't kill me yet. Stop, will you please stop? I'm scared. I want to live. I'm begging you.
Go and join the others. Stay in line, okay? I don't want any trouble.
Thanks.
My God.
Now that, my friends, is Detroit Become Human. Again, just an amazing game. An amazing game. I already know that Quantic Dream, guys like, developers like David Cage, will make sure that this is an amazing game. Again, for now, play Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, get a feel for the immersive storytelling that they do. This is going to be a whole different factor. It's very interesting from what they've said, how they've changed things, and they're trying to create a whole new element to it. And it's just amazing stuff. And I personally recommend this game to be bought 100%. This is going to be amazing. Once again, thank you guys for watching. This is the preview for E3 before I go and play these new games and do these new things. Mad Gamer.